back with another collection video. This is Dimension Scott, and today this is my new Steelbook only collection of 2026. So let's talk about it. Before we get into today's video, if you're new to this channel and you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, comment down below, subscribe for more videos if you like what you see. You can also find me on Facebook and Instagram with the same name as usual, Dimension Scott. Okay guys, so this video is because I took some inspiration from my friend Ray's channel where she went over her steelbooks. So I decided, you know what, why not? I feel like I'm in the mood to go over my steelbooks again. I don't have that many. It's kind of hard for myself to even get steelbooks nowadays because you remember Best Buy was the original home for steelbooks, and all that is gone. I don't really know any place to really get steelbooks now. Maybe what's that place called? Walmart maybe has them now. I'm pretty sure they're on eBay, and they're probably on Amazon. But I'm going to go through every single steelbook as long as I can, get into detail about the steelbook and how I view the movie and why I got them in the past couple of years since I started collecting. So, without no further ado, shall we begin? And the first steelbook up first is A Quiet Place. I got this steelbook when the movie first came out on physical media. I went out to Best Buy the year this movie came out, and I got my hands on the steelbook to A Quiet Place. Unfortunately, never got a chance to even get A Quiet Place Part 2 on steelbook like this, but yep, saw this in theaters. This is a cool steelbook, red, the scratches from the monsters, and the back of the cover as well. I still have the top back cover of this. I don't know if I have my ticket from when I saw the movie, because when I saw this in the theater, they gave us a free pass when I saw this movie. Never forget that day. But I think A Quiet Place is a great, really solid horror with this family. John Krasinski and his real life wife and the two kids are trying to live the best they can from these alien monsters. And it's a really, really silent movie, so you can hear anybody in the movie theater while this movie is on. The next steelbook is The Hunger Games, Mockingjay Part 2. The franchise that started starring Jennifer Lawrence. I'm not into this franchise right now, but still she sent me this steelbook to have in my collection. She didn't want it in her collection anymore. And there's a firebird. It looks like the Phoenix in my opinion, but very cool. Nice to have. And you know, I have plastic on my steelbooks too because it'll protect them from ever getting scratched. But I'm not into the Mockingjay Hunger Games, I should say, right now. But thank you so much for sending me this, Ray. The next steelbook is from Ray, is the Jurassic World Dominion steelbook. Although I'm not even the hugest fan of this steelbook, but after a while she didn't want this in her steelbook, so happily gave it to me. So that's why I have two copies of Jurassic World Dominion. You know, the abandoned bus, and our fan favorite Raptor Blue, and Raptor Baby. Okay. The next one is here, Divergent. Divergent in the back of the steelbook as well, with a couple of symbols or logos. So I haven't yet got around to check this movie out. I haven't heard much about this movie before, so if you've seen this movie, let me know. The next one I brought on release is Aquaman, and I still have my ticket from the day I saw this in the movie theater. It's a good visual, but it wasn't my favorite movie in the DC EU. The artwork is really, really nice. The next one is Captain Marvel on steelbook. It does come with a 4K disc. I brought this steelbook when I was scrolling online, bestbuy.com, and I noticed the Captain Marvel steelbook went down to $9.99, so I immediately ordered it and got it in the mail, and that's why I don't have the back of it anymore because my brother tore it apart. But the old Captain Marvel on the front and her logo on the back of this. You know, it's a fine movie. And the next one I brought a few years ago from Hamilton Books, which was the original Carrie movie on Steelbook. Love Carrie the movie, and I think this is a really great Steelbook. The next Steelbook from Best Buy years ago was my all-time favorite movie, which is Batman '89. Um, I found this randomly at Best Buy where I was going to, and I love Batman '89. The next one is actually my very first steelbook I brought years ago, and that is Star Wars: The Empire Strikes Back with the Stormtrooper. I brought this from a Walgreens years ago. They had the other two, which was A New Hope and Return to Jedi, but I picked and choose the best one in my opinion, and so I went with here with The Empire Strikes Back. I was hoping to maybe go get the other steel books that look like this, but it was too late. But this is definitely still to this day my very first steel book when Walgreens had this in stock. This next steel book is Wolf Creek. Don't remember at the top of my head who gave me this steel book, but thank you so much. Thank you so much. And it says on the back of this steel book, oh I I get around, never know where I might pop up. Mike Taylor. Kind of sounds like a horror movie in my opinion. So if you've seen, whoever's seen Wolf Creek, please let me know what did you think about it. Next one is Thor: Love and Thunder steelbook. I think this is a cool steelbook, and I like the movie. I don't care what nobody says. So many people think this movie sucks, but I think Thor: Love and Thunder was a lot of fun because it gave closure, and I will stick to that always. Thor: Love and Thunder, good looking steelbook, and the back of the cover is still on here. I can't show the back of the steelbook because it'll take me too much time to show you that Jane Foster Thor is on the back of the steelbook. But Thor: Love and Thunder, I enjoyed the movie. I don't care what nobody says. Nice steelbook. Total Recall with the iconic Arnold Schwarzenegger front and the back of the steelbook. That's all I really got to say with Total Recall. And I know Arnold Schwarzenegger, he's an icon. Next one is The Mummy. Tom Cruise. I heard this movie sucks. I haven't had any desire to see it or watch it, but this was sent to me by one of my friends. I think it was Ray. Maybe she didn't like the movie either, but I am not a huge Mummy guy. I had no desire to check out The Mummy either, but anyway, this will stay with me as a part of my Steelbook collection. Next is Resident Evil, the first one in the Paul W.S. Anderson continuity from Best Buy. I was thinking, and I'm still considering finding the other Resident Evil movies on Steelbook, much like this one. I've been searching for them on eBay, but as of right now, I still only have the first one on Steelbook. The Hunger Games, Catching Fire, Jennifer Lawrence, and it actually has the Firebird logo on the back of it as well. But I haven't gotten myself into watching any of the Hunger Games as of right now, but nice to have. And another favorite steelbook of mine is actually Halloween 2018 with Michael Myers, and on the back is the pumpkin or jack-o'-lantern. I think I saw this steelbook when I first went out to buy Halloween on 2018, but I didn't have the money to buy both a Blu-ray slip and a steelbook. But thank you so much, Ray, for sending this out of her collection to me personally, because I do think this is an awesome steelbook, and I always wanted to have this steelbook, and I do like the movie. I think it was a solid welcome comeback at that time for the Halloween franchise, and I know it divided fans as time and time we got kills and ends even more divisive. But anyway, this is a cool steelbook from Halloween 2018. Another favorite steelbook is Ghost in the Shell, the original 1995 version movie. Love this one. I had to get this steelbook before it sold out. I brought it from Best Buy. I ordered it online, probably during COVID. I knew this was one of the best steelbooks I've ever seen before, and this steelbook will probably still be my number one steelbook of all time. We'll see. And I do enjoy anime, and I enjoy the Ghost in the Shell storyline, and I will get into another steelbook similar to this one, or based on the movie. And last but not least is another Ghost in the Shell steelbook, but this one is the live action starring Scarlett Johansson I think this is a solid adaptation from the original. I don't understand why this movie was so poorly received for no reason, but this one was from Best Buy as well. I think I brought it the time I was seeing Ant-Man and the Wasp in 2018. I think that's the time of year it came out. I saw this Steelbook in stock. I knew I had the money, so I got it, and I got it, and still have the back of it too. But anyway, Ghost in the Shell purple Steelbook, and my friend Ray, she has the original red release, and maybe I was hoping to get that one, but thankfully a new Steelbook came out a couple of years, or a few years sometime later. But anyway, this is still the last Steelbook in this video that I'm gonna still do the best I can to find other Steelbooks down the line. So there we have it, guys. What did you think of my Steelbook collection of 2026? Let me know everything down below. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.